Let's talk for a bit about the book, The Creature from Jekyll Island and its relevance today. The Creature from Jekyll Island, written by G. Edward Griffin, provides an insightful examination of the birth and evolution of the Federal Reserve System. It highlights the rich elite's influence on the U.S. economy and exposes a conspiracy that plays a critical role in shaping today's economic landscape. The Creature from Jekyll Island remains a relevant piece of literature as the consequences of this system's implementation are still being felt today. In this video, we will discuss the origins of the Federal Reserve, its purpose, and how its existence relates to the present-day financial system. What is the significance of Jekyll Island? Well, Jekyll Island, a privately owned enclave located off the coast of Georgia, played host to a secret meeting in 1910. The attendees, comprised of powerful bankers and politicians, meticulously devised the blueprint for what would later become the Federal Reserve System. The group aimed to quell public unrest concerning the instability of the banking sector and shape a new financial order that catered to their interests. This secretive origin of the Federal Reserve System laid the groundwork for an organization that continues to provoke controversy and conspiracy theories to this day. What is the Federal Reserve's impact on currency and banking? One of the many ways the Creature from Jekyll Island bears relevance today is through its focus on the manipulation of currency. The Federal Reserve exerts immense control over the U.S. money supply, effectively dictating the value of the dollar. This authority has far-reaching consequences: inflation, market instability, and the gradual transfer of the citizenry's wealth into the pockets of the wealthy elite. Moreover, the Federal Reserve's continued propensity for bailouts caters to these elites' interests at the expense of the working class. The 2008 financial crisis bore witness to this, as the Federal Reserve provided massive bailouts to banking institutions while countless ordinary citizens faced foreclosure, unemployment, and financial ruin. This two-tiered system stands as a testament to the Fed's enduring collusion with bankers and politicians to maintain dominance and authority. What is the influence of central banking on war and politics? The Creature from Jekyll Island also lays bare the link between central banking and wars that remains evident today. The Federal Reserve's control over currency effectively enables them to fund the U.S. military's operations, which are all too often driven by the pursuit of resources and political power. War and debt are inextricably linked, with wars generating astronomical costs, and the central banks providing the funds to finance them. This cycle perpetuates conflict and suffering around the globe, with the banking elite profiting from the spoils of war. Furthermore, the Federal Reserve's influence extends beyond the economic sphere and delves directly into the realm of politics. The political elite often serve as mouthpieces for these powerful financial institutions, thereby ensuring that the Federal Reserve's interests are protected and furthered. This collaboration between the banking and political institutions creates massive disparities in power and wealth distribution. What is the global ramifications of the Creature from Jekyll Island? The consequences of the Federal Reserve System have reached well beyond the borders of the United States, influencing the world's financial situation. America's national debt has surged to astronomical levels, with a significant portion being owed to foreign creditors. The U.S. dollar's devaluation affects not only American citizens but also countries worldwide that hold U.S. currency reserves or rely upon the dollar to establish their currency's value. Additionally, the central bank's pervasive influence is increasingly becoming a global phenomenon. Organizations like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, often considered extensions of the Federal Reserve, wield their economic power to exert control over the economic destiny of nations. This global reach of the Creature from Jekyll Island continues to shape both the political and economic reality of nations around the world. Is there a path to reformation? Despite the dire picture painted by Griffin's exposé of the Federal Reserve System, it is not entirely devoid of hope. The Creature from Jekyll Island suggests that by raising public awareness and advocating for transparency, the Federal Reserve System's injustices can be challenged. By shedding light on the secretive dealings of the system, we can work towards tangible solutions, such as abolishing or reforming it, ultimately re-establishing monetary power in the hands of the citizenry. So in conclusion, The Creature from Jekyll Island remains a pertinent and enlightening analysis of the role that the Federal Reserve has played in shaping our modern economic landscape. From its secretive origins to its continued influence on monetary policy, banking, war, politics, and the global economic sphere, The Creature from Jekyll Island has an undeniable impact on our contemporary society. By understanding the origins and implications of this federal institution, we can better navigate the path to a more just and equitable monetary system. Achieving this goal requires citizens to remain vigilant, informed, and committed to advocating for transparency, accountability, and fairness within the global financial ecosystem.